Okay, so from what I'm hearing, all right, this is all through doom scrolling on the grapevine on Twitter, is that WB released a video earlier um, showing how they were making Supergirl, how they were designing things. My thing ain't plugged in. So they showed apparently some concept art for Jason Momoa's Lobo. Well. Apparently they used AI to design Lobo's look. So, you know me, hearing that really doesn't stir anything in me. You know, there's AI that's really bad AI, which is called AI slop. But then there is AI put to good use, which is really good. I came from a time of the infancy of CGI. And there was a time when there was a lot of CGI slop. Just go watch Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation. Yeah. And then there's also masterpieces, okay? Like Terminator 2, Jurassic Park, so on and so forth. So I didn't think anything of it. I saw it earlier and I just kept scrolling. Like I saw a piece of it and I kept scrolling. I actually didn't see the concept art. And then all of a sudden stuff started popping up and I was like, wait, what the hell is going on here? And then they're saying it was actually removed. That WB removed it because of the backlash. So the fact of the matter is this. The gaming community, the entertainment movie nerd community, geek community are very sensitive to AI. They're highly sensitive to AI. I personally, if I were a big company, I wouldn't even tell them I was using AI on certain things. I guess they wanted to dip their toe in the water and the piranhas ate the whole foot. I guess that's what happened. So it says here, Supergirl used AI to design Lobo. Insiders say that Gunn is also using AI on Man of Tomorrow. Listen, Jason Momoa looked good as Lobo. So if they're using it on Man of Tomorrow, what's that mean? Some designs could be good, some designs could be bad. Because the fact of the matter is, we don't know what else they used the AI for on Supergirl. Supergirl was trash. Okay? And by the way, it's interesting. I remember this. Cosmic Book News actually put a post up on his Twitter where he was talking about the poll that I did for Supergirl. And how people were like, yo, like, to hell with Supergirl. And people were clowning him and make fun of him like as if my channel was not relevant enough to somehow gauge the fans' heartbeat, their temperature on if that movie was going to be good or not. Well, it turns out I not only did that poll, but I got the idea from Comics Explained. His poll said the same thing. I think his channel's bigger than mine. I can't remember, but I think we're relatively similar sized channels. So, both of our channels, it's said in our poll that it wasn't going to work out. Let me see here. Comics Explained. 2.66. So, yeah, so his channel's bigger. So, both of our polls ended up being correct. Yeah. That people are so moronic sometimes. They do not really realize that even political polls are only a few thousand people, okay, that they poll for what happens in the country or what's going to happen in an election. And a lot of times those polls are correct. So you can't be dismissive to my channel that has a few thousand in a poll or Comics Explained. You don't know what's going to happen. Both of our polls were correct. So thanks, Cosmic Book News, for using that. I appreciate it. We were right. we dropped our nuts on their foreheads. Now, let's continue. This official AI was used to make Supergirl. Newly released behind-the-scenes featurette reveals that AI was used to conceptualize the design of Lobo. The clip shows director Craig Gillespie sitting at a laptop with Momoa, clicking through screen after screen of AI-generated Lobo concept images. Warner Bros. Discovery, the studio parent company, has since pulled the video from YouTube as the Backlash spread. Right. The featurette runs over 6 minutes and chronicles Momoa's transformation into the main man. It went up on Warner Bros. Entertainment YouTube channel to promote the film's digital release, with the 4K disc arriving September 8th. Anybody that did a reaction to that, you better take it down, because you never know what they're going to do to get it off your channel. So, Entertainment News account discussing film posted the AI segment Thursday morning, and it blew past 2.5 million views within hours. It appears as if they yanked the video too. By early afternoon, the video was gone, with reports stating WBD yanked it off YouTube as the criticism mounted. Fans immediately pointed out the obvious. Lobo was created by Roger Slifer and Keith Giffen in 1983, giving the studio more than 4 decades of comic book artwork to pull from. One viral reply blasted the studio for turning to AI on a character with thousands of existing illustrations, calling the movie a joke. You know, it makes me wonder why they used AI for it. Because, you know, they have a lot, I mean, listen, I'm willing to listen to reason. I'm not, just, you know what I mean? Ready to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. So my thing is, if it was like they're trying to think of how he would look in reality, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. They you know what I mean? AI will conceptualize it a lot faster. Or they could have had somebody that works with CGI to do it, whichever. So, DC Redditors are also in a full-blown panic mode. I'm praying this is fake, posted Redditor. Well, we saw the finished product. I mean, the finished product, he looked relatively good. So, I mean, whether that was the avenue you wanted them to take to get in there, because you may have your issues with AI, and I understand the issues. Some of them are very just arguments. I understand it, and there's some arguments for AI that are good too. You know what I'm saying? So it's, AI is in a weird, area. And when I was coming up with the whole CGI thing, people were tired of it. People didn't like it. People hated it. I did too. And, we were more fans of practical effects. And practical effects have come back recently, and Christopher Nolan's known for using it. That's why he gets respect on it, because CGI was looked at as too easy. It's this damn fake, not AI, but computer-generated image, and we know it's not real, it's not really there. And, people were talking about the similar stuff. You know what I mean? So, forgot what I was going to say. One line stands out today. Gunn doesn't use practical. He shoots blue, green screen on digital and fixes things in post. He used AI. Here's the full post. Okay, so Campion's new video is hilarious. Gunn's already been under financial restraints under Zaslav. His DCU cannot compete with Marvel. Man of Tomorrow will not be able to compete with Avengers Secret Wars. Supergirl is already expected to be a big bust. I want to make a joke there, but let me keep going. Gunn doesn't use... I want to somehow fit Power Girl in there or something. I didn't know I was going to do it, though. Gunn doesn't use practical. He shoots blue-green. Okay. His Superman isn't a success. It made less money than previous film. It tanked massively internationally. Ted Sarandos confirmed it underperformed. Sony Pickhead confirmed foreign box office is important. Gunn's HBO shows failed. Peacemaker has lost half of its audience and got canceled. Most of Gunn's The Gods and Monsters and DCU plans got canceled. He's been forced to only doing Superman Family Saga projects. Gunn's graceful exit is already being planned with the shill media already on board. Well, you know, it's what it is. I don't feel, yeah, here's my thing. The finished product showed that, you know, he looked damn good as Lobo. Although someone showed me one from Krypton, right? Is that what it was called? Krypton? That dude looked good as Lobo too. I have to see them side by side and think about it, but you know, doesn't matter. They got, you know, he looked great as Lobo, or good. I would say he looked good as Lobo, but it didn't matter whether he was in the film or not. He didn't help. He didn't help or hinder the movie. He was there. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like how I felt about the Punisher being in Spider-Man. I don't know if he needed to be in there. I don't think he might have helped a little because he was funny. There were certain things they did with him that were funny. But he didn't hinder it. You know, he didn't have to be in there. Neither did Jean Grey. They both didn't have to be in there. They could have had him just fighting the Hand and other people, and it probably would have been just as good. I don't think they were needed. I don't think it was Tom's performance. It was the Spider-Man stuff, and yeah. Anyway, post comments down below. Let me know what you think about the situation. And yeah, I will see you in another video. 10 million subscribers.